Early age, new page, trying to go and rage. I'm trying to find the page, I'm trying to find the space. I'm like, yo, I come from the gutter, I know I come from people acting like they're equal, but they don't know what the struggle really means when it brings. I was at the block with the people that had all the rocks, had all the streets cracked in spots. I didn't have the nice block, I didn't have the nice swap, I didn't have the nice shoes, I didn't have the nice crew, I didn't have the nice juice, I didn't have the nice brew, I didn't have the nice shoes, I didn't have the nice crew. Yeah, I had roaches in my street, I had roaches in my fucking limousine, I had roaches in my fucking stop. I was like, bitch, I didn't have the guap. I was like, bitch, I come from spots that are like crack spots. Yeah, I come from the blocks that everybody knew was the worst block of town, and the crew came back and they always had no clothes in the rap. They always had no clothes to come back. I was like, man, yeah, I come from friends that didn't have the money, but guess what? I didn't act like a dummy. I was still living my life, I was still getting in fights, I was still living life, I was still talking to chicks all night, I was still texting all the hoes, I was still getting all the blow, and getting all the dough, and still getting all the girls that I know to get me on my phone. Yeah, I was walking home alone, and I walked it a mile away. I still didn't understand what I had to do to get straight. So I was living like I was living in a dream, and it seems like I was little, but it seems like I still got everything handed to me. From my father, he was the working man in the upper hand. He got all the bands that made my family understand that everything is about work, and you gotta go to church, and you gotta learn that everything is a burst, and you gotta learn from your worst enemies that they always against everything that you bring, and everything seems like a dream. Cause it seems when I got laced, everything went out of space. I was acting like I was in another place, and I was living like I was in another fucking situation. Didn't understand my destination, but I went with no hesitation. Pray to God and go on the Lord. I was living with a sword. I was living like I knew my fucking destiny. And I got the recipe. Now I got a bipolar illness that I gotta deal with. And it seems like my chicks didn't want to bring anything, but they still stick around. They still find me at the town, and they still understand that I got the crown. Yeah, I finally piped the chick, and I hit her so good that I have a kid.